and it was top three, so we really just wanted to make top three, so we didn't have to do that semi. We've got a busy weekend, so we just want to cut the races down where we can.
Carrington is paddling in 4 events at the championships. In the K2 200 metres, Kayla Emery and Amy Fisher qualified second fastest for the A final. Well, finally in sport, today the motorsport world mourned another legend of the Speedway.
There's motorbike riding.
Died at the age of 85 last week. He was a pilot, a pianist. He could even ride a horse, but his talents belonged on the motorbike. Here's Michelle Prentice.
Ronnie Moore was used to drawing in the masses, and today was no different. Hundreds saying farewell to the Speedway legend.
Anyone talks about him, it's Mirek this, Mirek that. Short for Miracle Man.
Moore was the trailblazer of New Zealand motorsport. The 1950s saw him tear apart the world scene. At 17, he became the youngest rider to ever qualify for the final of the World Champs at Wembley.
Be brilliant at 17 on basically what was riding an old cast iron frame that was you wouldn't even be able to push it down the track now.
But Moore was used to defying odds, winning his first world title in front of a crowd of 80,000 at the age of 21, despite riding with a broken knee in 5 places. Moore won his next world crown in 1959, and what would follow were the golden years of Speedway. The Canterbury trio of Moore, Barry Briggs and the late Ivan Major dominated the world stage through to the late 70s. Major died just 4 months ago.
We watched them and watch him come over with a beautiful Honda sports car and all the little girls chased after him there. Not a bad way if you can make a living at it.
Since winning 2 world titles, Moore dedicated years to coaching youngsters, building up the sport and developing facilities, one of them being Moore Park, a speedway near Christchurch named in his honour.
Everyone aspired to him and he was a leader.
A leader on and off the bike. Michelle Prentice, One News.
E tērā tūra, haere atura. Farewell, Mr. Moore.
Thank you, Jenny May. Over to Sharp now, and what's on the show tonight?
Well, coming up, Wendy, Nigel Lackey with one simple practice that can keep our mood positive. And we talked to the Texan popcorn salesman getting mistaken for one of Australia's most polarising political figures. Just how dirty, how germy is your desk at work? Tonight, the 7 Sharpies are tested and ranked, and Jeremy Wells, things don't look so good for you.
Back, mostly clear skies over the country. It means nice weather tomorrow, but some cool temperatures early on. Not a bad start, though, for the Winter Games in Cardrona. Quite a picture there. The cloud east of the North Island rotates around the low, but most of the action has now moved off and away. Some cold frontal clouds approaching the southwest of the South Island. Just the one front to deal with tomorrow as it rushes up the island during the morning, then up the east side of the North Island during Saturday afternoon. As the low moves away, the high edge is closer from the other side, set to park up over the country on Sunday. It's fine to start with in the North Island, then as the front wipes through, a few showers by midday, becoming isolated as the front heads up the one and upper coast, the odd shower out west too, and a few showers clearing the top of the South Island, showers on the Southland coast, clear during the afternoon, a fine sunny day for the rest of the mainland, southwesterly breezes becoming light inland. To the regions and a few showers before dawn, then the sun is out. Some morning cloud for Alexandra and Queenstown too, starting off on 2 degrees, getting to 11 and 12, 13 degrees for Oamaru. Showers to start with out west, then long fine spells. Southwesterlies in the mix too, turning light northeast in Nelson. You're getting to a high of 16 degrees, a little bit cooler as we move down though, 14 for Westport and 13s for Greymouth and Hokitika. In the east, a mix of morning clouds, showers, then clearing to fine late morning. Blenheim's got some morning high cloud and light winds. Starts off pretty chilly, but looking good once it gets to 15 degrees after that initial start of -1. 13 degrees for Kaikoura and 11 for Ashford. Smooth sailing as we head to the North Island. Some afternoon showers, but temperature-wise, eventually pretty mild. 16 degrees for Gisborne, 17s for Napier and Hastings. Masterton, again, starting off pretty chilly, 0 degrees, but eventually climbing to 15. And more of the same through here. Mainly fine, but a chance of afternoon showers. Getting a little bit more frequent in Whanganui and southwesterly breezes developing as well. 15 degrees there, and for New Plymouth, also for Levin. Fine spells with early frost, a bit of fog about in Taumarunui, and some cloud in the evening with southwest winds, getting to a high of 14 degrees. Taupo 13, Tokoro also 14, and Rotorua as well. And long, fine spells at the top of the country. That's what we like to hear. Not quite so cold either. The chance of morning showers from Auckland to Kaitaia, getting to 16 degrees at the top of the country there. And some scattered morning showers, mostly before dawn in Dunedin. Otherwise fine. Southwesterly, strong and exposed places at first, gradually dying out though. You do get to a high of 12 degrees. Not so cold, starting off on 7. Some early showers in Christchurch with a southwest change, then becoming fine in the afternoon. The winds die out a little bit later on in the evening, getting to 11 degrees. Frosty start though. And mainly fine in the capital with a shower with a southerly change around about midday. Winds dying out in the evening. Mainly fine in Hamilton, but a chance of early frosts and fog, and the southwest winds dying out. 15 degrees your high. Tauranga, fine and evening clouds. Southwesterlies easing in 16 degrees. And in Auckland, long, fine spells. Just a few showers coming confined to the west coast during the afternoon. Southwesterly winds as well. Taking a look to the next day, Sunday, more of the same. Mainly fine, isolated showers about the north of Auckland and Fiordland and the south coast there. And the next lot of rain starts to arrive for the west coast and Southland. A few isolated showers in Northland, but fine for most. Similar story for Tuesday, meaning a nice stretch of good weather all round. Over in Australia, a fine Saturday for most of you. A few showers along the eastern cities and mostly fine across the Pacific Islands, but a few showers forecast. 30 degrees though for Samoa and Fiji. The eastern cities and mostly fine across the Pacific Islands, but Tonga has a few showers forecast. 30 degrees though for Samoa and Fiji. That's your weather for the weekend ahead. Get outside and rain starts to arrive for the west coast and Southland. A few isolated showers in Northland, but fine for most. Similar story for Tuesday, meaning a nice stretch of good weather.
Why have they got Tuesday?
Saturday for most of you. A few showers along the eastern cities and mostly fine across the Pacific Islands, but Tonga has a few showers.
Holland, who now works on it. Let's have a look. This is Michael Holland. 1990. Do you know when I had a similar bowl cut in 1994? Working at another network. It's almost like the same makeup artist was working for both. Quick stop. Can you see? She's got